From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. Now Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Boye Mafe getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Going for it all. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here comes the Eagles punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and a yard.
From the 35, here's second down and a yard.
Red. Wrap up. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
From the 41, here's second and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos, Buffalo 18. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Seattle.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Milroe. And he'll take it on in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 17 touchdowns now on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
They'll return this from the 11. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On comes the punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Got ready. 6, 70, Timberwolves. Steady.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Inside the 30. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Now Ryland for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks move out on top. 14-0.
Eagles nothing. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
63.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up second and
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. It covers 51 yards. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. 2nd and 5.
Check! Cougar knife, check, smash, check, smash!
Now Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. big-time play for Philly. An even 40 yards. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down, and he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Get it. Go.
Throwing is Milroe. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On third down, Milroe. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Second down, they need 7. Hurts working in the pistol. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Brown, he's got it again.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
This taken around the 11. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Let go.
To the air, it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Pass, 7 Pirates, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. A toss left side, caught by his running backs. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and
He'll get this out to the left flat. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Get it?
Here's a handoff to Walker. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Oh, yeah. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the toss as they look to run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. To throw is Hurts. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got a man. That's Colton. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
Come on, let's go.
Now a give up the middle. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Liking 18.
Once again, it's Walker. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of a gun, here's a run of the gun. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's second down and 5.
Get it.
They'll stick with him again. He works free, right side. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
On third and goal, Milroe. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down to 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier. And
look at him go! And he will score! Game 5. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Corey Horton now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Here we go.
Our Philadelphia, the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. It is 2nd and 6.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Up the middle they go. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
We'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout. Again, Hurts. This one complete right side. 2nd down, they need 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 on the Seahawks 22-yard
to the air again. Hurts moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got it at about the 8, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. Hurts again, exiting the pocket right. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Ready. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here we go. One final play. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to